Hello! Hello, stream! I am late! I am late! I am late. I was tired, and I slept. I slept a great deal. Hello. Okay, I need to equip the armor and talk to Curious George. I accidentally talked to him before. Ah, Popoti, that you found the gear is most gratifying, but what I would truly fancy would be to see you in it. Wait, stand still for a moment. The armor so becomes you that I could not tell that you had it on at first glance, but now I can have no doubt. I sense the power of the runes inscribed on each piece resonating with your soul crystal. This is the long-lost armor of the warrior. I too have found one of the relics, but I've run into an unexpected rub. When I donned the piece, I felt nothing, as if the lost treasure were no different than from an unadorned replica is already in my possession. Whether the power has been lost to it or must needs be awakened by means yet unknown to me, I cannot say. This ancient text still holds many mysteries beyond my ability to decipher. But before I forget, I should mention to you that I did indeed track down yet another piece before I was waylaid by my current conundrum. You should find it sealed away at Red Mantis Falls. Hey, better armor. Sorry, bud. Oh, I need to make a Twitter announcement. Jesus. This is scuffed. This is scuffed. Okay, there we go. Obtain the relic armor in... Where's this? Eastern Lanesca? Oh, it's right there? Dude, I want to get to the main story quest, but you're making me go all the way over here. I do want this armor. It would make a nice glamour set. God dang it. God dang it. Wait. Oh, I'm not supposed to go up there. I'm supposed to go this way. Is there not a ferryman here? There we go. There we go. Piece of fighter's armor. I'll likely have to equip it. Almost got the full set. Ow. I see your search was a fruitful one. I am pleased to say I have also gleaned some insight into why the armor I found seemed devoid of power. As I alluded to, the ancient warrior's armor derives its power from a core accordance between the incantations engraved under the steel itself and the inner beast of the wearer. But my own resonance with the plating was too weak as to allow a proper connection with it. And now I think I know why. My soul crystal. It once burned bright like yours, but since events at Wineport has been reduced to a lifeless husk. Why this happened, I cannot say, but the tome is quite clear about what would happen if were the powers of the armor to be bestowed upon one whose soul is weak. The inner beast would devour the mind of the wearer, who would go on a mindless rampage that would end only with the mercy of death. Yes, not unlike the crazed fiends we battle. I believed that the armor sensed my weakened state, foresaw the potential danger, and then knowingly shut off its powers to me. I dare say we are fortunate that it did. I feel as though an apology is in order at this juncture. I must tell you I left this little piece of the armor where I found it. The breastplate, as the piece closest to the warrior's heart, has powers far greater and more dangerous than the other pieces. Uncertain as I was for the reason of my being able to connect with the plate's mythical energy, I feared to take it would mean imperiling both myself and those around me. Your soul may burn stronger than mine, yet I worry for your fate when you put it on. Look deep within yourself, Popoti, when you feel yourself ready, and only then come speak to me again. You would truly seek the ultimate relic of my people? The armor that could consume the very soul of the most puissant warrior? Very well, if you are truly convinced of your readiness, I will not be the one to stand in your way. Oh, did I skip text? I beg of you, Popoti, the moment you feel yourself losing control and your overbeast overcoming you, cast the armor aside. Cast it from the highest mountain into the depths of the ocean. I cannot. For once the beast consumes your soul, there is no going back. You will rage on, a monster, leaving naught but carnage in your wake. The realm will bleed and history will repeat itself. I cannot allow this to happen. No, my people have been shunned long enough. I would see the coming of a new age, in which warriors protect the weak and are loved and admired by the people of the realm. My years of battle and sleepless nights spent poring over the ancient texts, all have been for this day. Brother, I know not where fate led you, and yet I can feel certain that, in spirit, you stand with me today. Together we will restore the honor of our people. You must forgive my sentiments, Popoti. As I said, this has been a long time coming. The breastplate you seek is in the highlands of Corthus, at the spring they call the Weeping Saint. I will stay behind. The events of Wineport still weigh heavy on my heart. I was just there. Hello? Sorry about that. Oh boy. Hand over the breastplate, Popoti. After much wrestling with the thought, I simply cannot entrust such a relic to an outsider who may be overwhelmed by its power. I return now to Hidden Falls. If you would have words with me, then come. I will not run away. Well, that's stupid. I went and got the darn thing. You left it here. Popoti, I am sorry. I did not mean for things to happen like this, but I had no choice. I have wrestled long and hard with the matter, but this is my decision. I cannot trust you with this power when I do not even trust myself. Aye, that's right. I won't attempt to don the plate again either. Nor will anyone. Not until I have proof that there is one with a will strong enough to withstand the beast's siren call. Pour deep within your soul, Popoti. Peer into the eyes of the beast that stares back at you. Can you truly say that you can engage the monster in battle and emerge victorious? I shall return to the tome. If there are any answers to be found, they lie within those pages. In the meantime, continue your training that you might find an answer of your own. What did I get? It's all nearby enemies. But I already got something like that. Riders Cross. Oh, I can finally get it. Papoti, there is much we must discuss, but now is not the time. You surely recall my mention of the hunt for the bloodthirsty creature terrorizing the small folk. I've just received word that the selfsame monster has been sighted near Wineport. What is more, according to those who managed to escape the carnage, the creature appeared more man than beast. If this is true, then our quarry could be far more dangerous than any wild animal. We must find a way to stop it. I must find a way. This is my chance to prove to the people of Wineport, nay the world, that my tribe and my art have been wrongly judged. Perhaps then my ancestors will deem me worthy. I think even my brother would too. There is no time to lose. We must arrive in the hamlet before any of the villagers fall prey to the beast. Let's leave at once. I am almost completely in water. I am almost completely submerged. Thank the gods for your presence. Wineport is in your debt once more. Fell creatures bear down upon our village in hordes as if drawn by that great hairy beast. You must stop them. Papoti, you fend off these creatures. I will see to the beast. This is my battle to fight. Stop! These people are not your enemy. The enemy lies within. You are stronger than this. Take control of the beast. Do not let it control you. Brother! Is that his brother? Look at what you are doing. You are destroying all I work to restore. The fate of our people rests in our hands, brother. Your weakness could cost us everything. Like, is that his actual brother, or is he just saying brother because it's another warrior? I cannot let that happen. I will not. Our ancestors have chosen me to lead our people to glory, and no one shall stop me. No one, no one, no one! It was I who unlocked the secrets of the Chronicles. I who trained you in your ways. I who uncovered the location of the legendary artifacts. I who defeated my tribe's greatest warrior. I am the master now. I am the master. Return to me what is rightfully mine. Give me the armor. Oh no. Or I shall tear it from your bloody corpse. The beast rages within me. I can fight it no longer. I have failed. I have failed you. I failed my people. I failed my ancestors. I failed my own kin. I found out long ago what had become of my brother, but did everything I could to deny it. I thought that if only I could prove myself stronger than he, the people would see the madness as the product of a weak mind, that they would believe the problem lay in him, not our tribe. Yet all the while, my own soul was growing weaker and weaker. The inner beast had taken hold, and it would not let go. It drove me as it drove my ancestors, the keeper of the armor, and my brother. Our tribe had lost sight of who we were, and seeking ever more strength, we allowed ourselves to fall victim to that which we had long scorned in others as weakness. Instead of learning to harden our wills with resolve, we steeled them with anger, and therein lay our folly. Like a bonfire, anger burns hot and bright, but when the fuel that feeds it is spent, all that remains is ash. By accepting anger as our guide, we left our wills at the mercy of the inner beast. But not you. Your will is more akin to the lava which courses through the mountains of my homeland. It burns as strong, nay, stronger, than any bonfire, and when it cools, it becomes hard and firm, unbreakable. This quality allowed you to keep your inner beast at bay. My people were once as you are now, Popoti, and I believe this is why my ancestors chose to speak with you. They sense true strength within you, such strength as could rightly represent our people and our art. Had I but realized that myself, none of this need to have happened. Well, what's done is done. If I am to have any hope of restoring my people's name, I must start over from the beginning. And this time, I mustn't try to do it alone. It may take time, but together my brother and I will restore our village to its former glory. And when we have, I shall remember Popoti, my friend and fellow warrior, and how she saved me from myself, that my dream might become reality. Witnessed your bond with Curious George. Wineport is in your debt once more, Popoti, and what is more, we have seen the truth with our own eyes. Pray tell Curious George as much, and that we will be relying on him for his protection. He is a true warrior, and our humble hamlet will be lost without his strength. God damn it, they want me to go back there again? Let's get this done so I can get on with the main story quests with a clear mind. Let me up. Ow. Welcome back, Popoti. Huh? Despite all that transpired, the captain at Wineport wouldn't trust his village's defenses to me? I know not what to say. It has been a long road, but thanks to you, I've rediscovered what I lost so many years ago. I will see to my brother's wounds, and once he is well, we will embark on the path of a warrior again, engraving the lessons we have learned into our souls, never to be forgotten. Curiously, the moment I did avow this to myself, my soul crystal began to shimmer anew. I see yours, too, grows stronger than ever. It would seem my ancestors have once more bestowed their knowledge upon you. This power, why, this is a power that I have only read about in tomes. Nay, a power entirely beyond my comprehension. To think I once doubted your resolve. No, you have truly conquered your inner beast, and become a truer warrior than I could ever be. Know that you stand before me the equal of my tribe's greatest heroes. Ever still your resolve, Popoti, and go forth into the realm and protect those who need your strength. With you representing us, redemption of my people, the new era I seek is surely close at hand. Ooh, Warrior's Armor offer. Fury increases beast gauge by 50. I don't think I need that. Concludes the Warrior's Quests. In order to undertake the next series of quests, you must meet the following requirements. You must have completed the main story quest before the dawn. The next Warrior Quest will be available from Curious George. Okay. Let's move this up here. This over here. This over here. And this over here. Why not? Okay, where am I going to next? Oh. My keen scholar's sense tells me you've obtained a corrupted crystal, am I right? If you would grant me a moment to examine the crystal. Is as you desired, a corrupted crystal overflowing with wind-expected aether. Remind me, for what purpose did you intend to use this crystal again? What? To breach a barrier comprised of wind-expected aether? Oh dear, that may prove problematic if this crystal would only serve to strengthen the barrier. I suppose I am at fault for not inquiring as to your objectives from the start. Had I known your intent, I would have never sent you to Hahasako. But what is science if not trial and error? And can you truly say that this failure has taught you nothing? Think, woman, you now understand the methods necessary to safely collect a corrupted crystal. You will doubtless have no difficulty doing so once more. What's more, the crystal you collected can serve as an invaluable resource for the ethereal studies conducted by the students of Decion. You've heard of them? Well, I don't mean to boast, but I have a professional relationship with the organization. Not as equals, of course. I would never be so bold as to claim that level of expertise. Are you all right? Your eyes seem to have glazed over for a moment. Anyway, I shan't keep you from your task. You still have corrupted crystal to find. Oh, right. I have a thing to use. Warriors, jackboots, warriors, breeches. Whoa, it gave me a bunch of stuff that's not as good as what I have. That's right. Because Nanu bought me a bunch of amazing gear. Corrupted crystals of sufficient size and strength are not all that common, I fear. Fortunately, one of my other students, Kana, claims to have discovered another promising site in Eastern Laneska. Well, that's not correct. Eastern Laneska was where she was nearly killed when wandering too close to an Imperial castrum. Haha! Now that made for an amusing anecdote. It was Western Laneska, Ferociris, on the Isle of Umbra, to be precise. I can't recall her exact reasoning, something to do with one of Dalamud's talons or some nonsense. What I can say for certain is that she is still in Ailport attempting to gain access to the Isles. Why not travel there and see if Kana's inquiries bear fruit? And if you can look past the crass and violent ways of the local pirates, you might find time there to be quite pleasurable. Oh, and do not forget to take your makeshift warded pot, lest she think you unprepared for the task. In Ailport. Corrupted crystals? Madame, I have no interest in being the butt of your jokes, so if you know the reason for addressing me, kindly leave me be. Well, I'll be damned. Professor Lambertine did send you. Beg your pardon, it seems we got off on the wrong foot. I'm Kana, greatest of the professor pupils, which is doubtless why he bid you seek me out. Indeed, I am an accomplished scholar with an extensive background in... Oh, God, just listen to me prattle on and on. I must have given this introduction a dozen times by now. As I told the professor in many missives, I believe the area surrounding Ferociris is replete with corrupted crystals of exceptional strength. Unfortunately, I've yet to test my hypothesis, as all access to the Isles of Umbra is prohibited as the present, for all reasons unknown to me. You see, my attempts to acquire this information are often met with annoyance and disdain. It's rather puzzling, since I always take the time to explain my motivations in great detail to the subjects of my questioning. Mayhap you'll have better luck wresting this information from the Yellow Jackets. I've all but given up at this point. Oh, jeez. Is that the Isle of Umbra? Yep. So that's where I'm going next. No sea wasp for you. Sea wasp run. Okay, so it looks like there's some side quests I'm going to be doing. But I'm doing them with the main quest. You keep on traveling to the Isles of Umbra. Bloody hells, lass, are you drunk or just crazy? Ain't nothing but there but death, death, and more death. Where's this other guy? Oh, here you are. Ah, you startled me. Don't you know better than to sneak up on a person at a time like this? What with all the fatuous gossip of spirits and specters haunting the Isles of Umbra? Just because I know it's nonsense doesn't make it any less frightening. Oh, hi Ashley, how you doing? Thank you. Her name is Popoti Compoti. She is adorable. I'm okay, how are you? Where is this? No. Oh, I already asked. Ugh. I'm sorry. I just woke up not long ago. I'm still waking up. It's been a while. How's David? He is on the toilet. Oh wait, when you said you liked my character, were you talking about this character, the Final Fantasy character, or my buddy? Which were you talking about? I just realized you could have been talking about the rabbit. Yes? Were you talking about both? The pigtails. Oh, the pigtails. Yep, that's Popoti Compoti. She's adorable. Where am I going? Where am I going? I don't understand. There we are. The Isles of Umbra? What interest have you in that god's-forsaken place? Ever since we were forced to abandon Pharaoh-Cyrus, the Isles have become not more than a graveyard for ships unable to navigate the shores, and a purgatory for the souls dragged down to the depths with them. I am going in a direction. Yep, I figured it out. I figured it out. I figured it out. Sea wasp run and no sea wasp for you. Very, very opposite things. Very contradictory.
Oh, Papati, you've returned. Tell me of your findings. Really? Infested with the undead, you say? That is a very interesting development. Excuse me for a moment while I gather my thoughts. Worry not, my friend. I've given my findings some thought, and I've concluded that this talk of spirits is not more than my local folklore. As to why all travel of the Isles of Umbra is restricted, well, mayhap it's considered too dangerous owing to the abandonment of her Cirrus.
She has been flustered.
Well, anyway, while you were questioning those yellow jackets, I paid a visit to the local pub, since even an esteemed scholar like myself enjoys dulling her wits on occasion. It was there that I heard tale of a man named Skyfrin, who was recently detained after returning from, wait for it, the Isles of Umbra. This is the first I've heard from someone actually traveling to and from there, so I'm curious as to how he obtained permission. Mind having a chat with him in my stead? He was arrested after all, so I'm somewhat reticent to approach him myself.
Okay, before I do that, I want to check out these sea wasp quests because I want to know why they're so contradictory. These are the brothers. Sea wasp. Yeah, it says sea wasp run up here. And then the one down here is no sea wasp for you. Oh, it's the brothers. If you care to help our cause, I petition you to hunt down some sea wasps and bring their umbrellas for us to eat. Our worst enemy atop these walls is stinking morale, and true taste of limzo helps us remind us what we're fighting for. Okay, he wants me to hunt down sea wasps. And that is up there. And the Sasagin stronghold. No, don't do it. It's a trap. It's fine. Seems you're an adventurer in need of work, and here I am, a man in need of dead sea wasps. Perhaps we might help each other. Mind you, I've no interest in chewing on the viscous vermin myself, but my brother can't seem to get enough of them, the uncouth cad. I'll not stand to watch him stuff his gob full of those prickly pests on one more day. Ah, what I wouldn't give to see the look on his face when I tell him you've hunted down all those precious sea wasps. But don't expect me to reward you without proof. I'll need to see the rotting carcasses first. I need to get their umbrellas for him too. Okay, so I need to get oh, these things are gonna fight me. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. This is bad. This is bad.
Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. I just want your sea wasps. I just need 16 sea wasps. I didn't do nothing, Ashley. Term is raiding with a party of 5. Ah! It's a raid! It's the rare and elusive Zackalope! It's the rare and elusive Zackalope! Al Miguel follow! Thanks for the follow! Catch it first, too late. No, don't catch me! I have a wife and kids! Wait, no I don't. Oh no! Don't lie to the people. It's very unbecoming. Hey, I can say what I want to say. Am I getting both? Yeah, I'm getting both, so I just have to kill 8 of them. There is a boat. Yes, there is a boat, but it's a very unusable boat. I can't use it. The server shut down. What server? Hi, Elback. Minecraft on Switch? Oh, okay. We only had one crash. Do, do, do.
I trust you're busy delivering those sea wasp souls to the deep. Just make sure you don't give their corpses to my brother. Now this is what I deem a proper slaughter. Excellent. All that remains is to determine how to dispose of the wretched things. I suppose there must be someone in my brigade that can stomach them. I don't want your bracelets. They're level 48, but I don't want them because they're not the right type. But I can do both quests, so I get the ones that are the right type. Oh my god, I'm up to level of... I'm up to 9 viewers. Oh my god. That's a lot of viewers. I can't even speak properly. Thank you for the love. I imagine you come bury my sea wasp umbrellas, unless you've turned coat and given them to my brother, that is. There's enough umbrellas for everyone. Well, well, quite a catch indeed. Haha, splendid. Tonight we will feast on the jellyfish while my jealous fish of a brother drinks in his tears. It will be glorious. I heard Ash told you I had a lot of crap to deal with. Damn it, David. Damn it. How you been, David? That is a lie. Doing decent, all things considered. That's good. I have to go back. She calls to me, sings to me. Tell me, Mido, I'm sorry. Give him this. He was right. Or you could release me? Yes, yes, release me. I will go and tell her. Let me go to her. Boo 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 boo. What did Skyfrin have to say? That's not terribly helpful. I couldn't care less how much he misses his favorite bar wench. But was that about a man named Mimidoa? Wait, I know that name. That's that bastard who grabbed my ass the other day at the pub. Well, if you want to give him that feather, be my guest. I'm not going anywhere near him in his wandering hands.
Another initiate, are you? Beat him up. Another initiate, are ye? No? And what are ye? Speak up, missy, I can't hear ye. Bugger me. Is this what I think it is? Nah, it couldn't be. You found this, you say. Where did you say you found it? Skyfriend, you say. Was hoping to have a word with the lad, but it sounds like there's not left twixt his ears. He was supposed to help patch up Farrah Sirius, he was. Company sent me to supervise a lot of them. Weren't getting the work done on their own, see? Half of them walked off, half of them ran off, half of them up and vanished. What's that? You've been looking for passage to the Isles of Umbra? Why didn't you say so? I've been thinking of dispatching someone to take a look on behalf of old Mimi Doa. Tell him how the land lies. Ain't nobody been interested until you came a-calling. Whole port's been up in arms about spirits and so forth. If I had the gill, I'd hire some sellswords and limbs sorted out. But you'll do in a pinch. Show this parchment to the skipper and he'll see you there and back. So you went and had a word with Mimi Doa. I hope the valuable time you saw fit to waste amounted to something. You mean that disgusting creature was Skyfriend's superior? I find that hard to believe. But this route of passage does appear to be genuine, so it must be true. I must say, it's a relief to work with such an industrious woman as you. I look forward to hearing of the discoveries you make in the Isles of Umbra without me. Fine. I fail to see the justification for dragging me along on your journey, but if you insist, I will go as well. But 12 is my witness. If you leave me behind to be devoured by some horrid abomination, I shall come back to haunt you. Ow.
Someone followed me on Twitter. Who is this? Someone followed me on Twitter. Ha! Take me to the Isle of Umbra, she bids. It's as if it's as simple as... Oh, I see you've got a rite of passage. Alright then, climb aboard.
A pizza! Oh my god, I've always wanted one of those! A pizza! Finally, my own pizza. My very own pizza. This doesn't seem all that bad. It's not like... I'm not saying I'd like to build a summer home here, but... Oh, the hell's with this. Take your pot and go on without me. You've harvested corrupted crystals before, right? So it isn't as though you require my assistance. Speak to the man guarding the gate. I'm sure he'll let you in. Now, if you would please excuse me.
Beg your pardon, madame, but how'd you come here? Access to this island is currently restricted. An old pot. Not sure I follow. Oh, I see. You wish to harvest a corrupted crystal. Sorry, friend, but you may have to return empty-handed. The writ Master Myrmidoa gave you may grant you access to the island, but only authorized personnel may proceed past this point. Why, you ask? Look up and see for yourself. When that giant mass of crystal struck the lighthouse, it caused severe damage to both the structure and the machinery within that once powered the beacon. Aye, contrary to what the small folk would have you believe, the fires of Pharaoh Sirius were not the product of a mage's thaumaturgy or colossal arcane bomb, but an elaborate contraption fueled by ethereal energy. Repairs are still ongoing, but it's anyone's guess when they'll be complete. What's worse, all work has ceased since rumors of the Walking Dead drove off our entire crew. Not that those rumors are incorrect. I've observed the fiends from a distance, at the ship graveyard to the south. What's drawn them to our shores is still a mystery, though. I'll make you a deal, Puppet. Help me unravel this mystery, and I'll bring you your corrupted crystal. In fact, I shall begin searching for one that satisfies your requirements. As for where you begin your inquiries to the situation, it just so happens that a party of 3 adventurers came ashore not long ago, seeking to scavenge valuable trinkets at the ship graveyard. They'd be surprised if they knew nothing of the undead infestation, so it might behoove you to question them. Dead man's moan. I need to kill you. I need to kill you. You're a fate target. Damn it. I need to kill you. Out back with the pitchforks. I didn't want to hit you. Where are the skeletons? Can I hit the skeleton and not the person, please? There we go. It's all there for the taking. 5 bleeding years worth of wreckage in their cargo. But those queer dead things. And that voice. Actually, the voice was quite nice.
You saw them too, right? Dead people, just shambling about without a care in the world, except when they do seem to care, that is, and start shuffling towards the water. Gods, that voice, that single fleeting verse, I can still hear it. Stay clear of the southern shore, friend. Took every ounce of my strength to resist. Well, I'm certainly up a creek without an oar. Easy coin, they said. Waltz right in, grab the washed up goods, and be on my way. Everyone'll think you're a ghost. Bah! Might have worked except the real walking dead spirits about. 'Tis the damn shame, but nobody worth rousing the wrath of them skeletons. All that booty up for grabs, but I got nothing to grab but a ladle. What? A man's got to eat while he waits for a rest of spirits to go wandering elsewhere. You look hungry yourself. Fancy with some of this here chowder? Made it myself. Had nothing to season with it but salt, though, so it's on the bland side. While I tend it, why don't you go look to the graveyard right quick and bring back spices? I saw some nice Far Eastern stuff before I had to scamper on account of a phantom.
This bottle is empty. Went that way a moment ago. There's something suspicious going on. Oh, look, I spy an adventurer. How do you do, Madam Adventurer? You know that big old lot of sand behind me? Them's the ship graveyard. Currents bring 'em in, all those wrecked ships, and whatever's in them holds, too. Casks of wine, rum, mead, and bran wine. That'd be for the captain. And I'm a kind of a captain. You look real enough. A lot of 'em aren't, you know, those what visit me. Wouldn't mind except some of 'em are unkind. I need a drink. Here, now take this bottle and fill it with something from over there.
Spirits? Wandering spirits all over the island. Gotta do something. Ah! In the name of the 12, be gone! They're not going, are they? I don't know where I'm going to. Oh, an adventurer. Think the 12. I need some help here. The dead aren't resting so easy about these parts. How are we supposed to repair the lighthouse with all this roguery about is beyond me.
Slay dead man's moans. And they're all the way down there. Oh, okay. From the wine, that's all the way down there. Fire Eastern Spines. Report to David. Okay, report to David. Let's report to David. Let's report to David. Hey, David, I'm reporting to you. This talk of an alluring voice is disturbingly familiar, as if... But that's impossible. They're all dead, aren't they? But if they have returned, that would mean... Oh, beg your pardon, I was just, thinking about something. Which reminds me, I received word that Master Mimido would be arriving any moment. Apparently he grew frustrating waiting for the sweet young lass with skin as soft as phoenix down to return, which I'm assuming is you. I don't know what sort of arrangement you had, but you should probably go and explain yourself. Okay, let's go get this other stuff done first. There's some stuff to do.
Gotta head out, guys. Thanks for dropping by, Nanu.
Jesus, this thing is tanky.
Damn it. The other mantis respawned. God, it's so close. Done. Jesus, that took forever.
Twain't fair with the rules changing all the time. I was a good looter, I tells ye. Now suddenly the job comes with ghosts. Looky here, that's a full bottle. I had one of those around here before. I think something happened to it. Thanks, you're the best apparition I ever seen. Supposed to be the other cargo too, chest full of electrum bars and the like for trading with Eastern Mer something. Me, I'll take the wine. Smells like rotten eggs. I'm not drinking that. What a waste. All that wine and mead. Beer, too. Mustn't forget the beer. And the brand wine for the captain.
You got him? Chowder's coming along nice, like. I could always cook up a fine chowder. Haha, see what I tell you? I knew they were there. I just did. I just tossed them right in, and this would be a meal fit for an admiral. Ugh, it smells like feet. How long's that spice been left in the graveyard anyway? Now I ain't got no supper neither. I told them this was a bad idea. Easy money, they said. Sure will be for the folk on this island. I'll have to pay them for more potatoes and cream. You really got rid of all those moaning sods, didn't you? They're resting better now, or weren't, whining son of the thralls. It's been one thing after another. We're on these parts. Ships getting themselves on reefs, reliable hands disappearing. This used to be a nice little spot, you know. Now the lighthouse busted, and we used to have things like this happen in thrice a moon or worse.
That's all the side quests. It's so much easier doing the side quests when you get here.
What's been keeping you, Initiate? I ain't getting any younger, you know. Some honey-voiced harlot's been calling out the folk that wander near the ship graveyard, and it stirred up the dead and all? Bloody hells, this takes me back to my days as a cannon boy sailing under old Miss Beard. But they wouldn't dare, would they? Not after the lesson we learned them last time. Bah, they bloody would, though, wouldn't they? Brazen old biddies. Some folks said the first purge would be the last, but I knew deep down in my bones that this day would come. And come it has. I bet me bum and ears a siren's behind all this. Nay, not one of sanguine variety, Initiate. I speak of one or the other kind, them that's got feathers and lure sailor to the watery grave with their sweet, sweet song. Oh, but it don't end there. No drowning's just the start. See, even in death a man stays bound to the beast, forced to do her bidding till his corpse can't do it no more. 'Tis a fate I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy, 'cept maybe in drink, and I'd regret it. Any road, 'tis up to us to stop this hell's-born hussy before she takes another soul. Of course, we can't send you marching off to war without these. The siren don't have the power of a man who can't hear a song. 'Tis lucky for you I carry a spare pair, and lucky for the both of us I'm a superstitious old sod, eh? Well, she ain't coming to us, so we best head over to her. To the ship graveyard, Initiate.
Dead men's rest again. That was quick. I already did this one, so I'll skip it for now. I don't want to spend my whole stream just doing fates. Besides, I didn't see a single skeleton walking through there.
If she passes near the shore, she's sure to spice the campfire and come looking. Just a matter of waiting now. I'm beginning to wonder if some sly bugger ain't spun us a yarn here. Quiet, did you hear that? 'Tis her. Look, out over the water. She's come, Initiate. She's come. Quick, Clash, shove them plugs into your ears and ready for a fight. Soon as she realizes you're deaf to her ditty, she'll call on her thralls and we'll be up to our necks in corpses before you know it. Hither, embrace mine everything all. Why can't I move? True love spurn, her cruelty's reward. Now I can move. Call out, callous souls dead to desire. Spare mournful mistress distress. Why? Melody, last breath of death, the rhythm. Dost thou not to relent, regret forever alone?
This is easy. Oh, you're a big boy. Oh, there's one here. I thought I was done with him.
No more, dark eclipse the heart. Total eclipse of the heart. Eh, am I alright? Ha! Better than that, initiate. Happy as a sailor in a whorehouse I am. Of course, I'd be happy as a sailor with two Watsons if we got the songstress, but you can't have everything, can ye? She'll not come crooning around here again, though, not for a while, any road. And if she does, well, we know what to do, don't we? Thanks for the help. Bugger me, I've clean forgot your name. Remind me, Popoti? Don't recall having no initiate by that name, but if you're not me old mate, was name, why you been so bloody helpful? Ah, never mind. Been seeing you, lassie. Do, 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 do.
You mean it was a siren? But how were you able to resist her song? I see. I had heard that Master Midoa was involved in the first purge, but I never actually... Having survived an ordeal like that, I can't blame him for carrying earplugs around with him. Anyway, I have something for you. The corrupted crystal you wanted, safely sealed within the pot, just as you requested. Please take it with my compliments.
Is that a dungeon? Do I ever get to go up there?
No.
Rude, Ashley. Rude. Hungry Paimon. Oh, it's you. Welcome back, Papoti. You're looking remarkably hale, I must say. More importantly, alive. You are alive, aren't you? Ah, the conquering hero returns bearing a gift. Might I have a closer look? Impressive. Very impressive indeed. Yes, I think you'll be quite pleased with this specimen. Congratulations, Papoti. Seldom if I ever encountered a corrupted crystal composed of such volatile overabundance of fire-respected ether. What? You wanted a crystal composed of ice-suspected ether to counteract the effects of raging wind? Ah. Ha. Well, the specimen won't help you there. Anyone who knows anything about the elements could tell you that. You'll just have to keep looking, I suppose. Don't fret now. I know exactly where to find a corrupted crystal comprised of ice-suspected ether. An associate of my... Who's... What is this? What is this? My phone just went off. Okay. An associate of mine in Gridania has been studying the effects of one such crystal on living beings. What's that expression? I thought you would be pleased to hear this news. This is not a one other wild dodo chase, I assure you. And what's even better is that this time you needn't use that wadded pot of yours to protect yourself from the crystal energies. Hayden's findings suggest that it is quite safe. Why, you ask? Well, let's just say it has undergone a unique process that has rendered such precautions unnecessary. Anyway, do not let me keep you. It has been a pleasure, Papoti. Come back and see me sometime, all right? Damn it. Can't ride my mount here. Greetings and salutations, Miss Campodi, I presume? Sena informed me of your adventures in Ailport. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding, though, as Professor Lambertaint is fond of saying, no action taken in the name of science is ever truly wasteful. To the matter at hand, corrupted crystals possessing the properties you seek can be found in abundance at the standing courses following the calamity. Alas, that is no longer the case, and while there is at least one suitable crystal that remains to be found within the 12's Wood, precisely where it is at any given moment is more difficult to say. Permit me to explain. You're familiar with Spriggans, yes? The furry little rascals that are wont to seek out ores and other stones? Well, one such creature with an infamously insatiable appetite has single-handedly devoured every corrupted crystal in the 12 Wood. Fortunately for you, these crystals take an eternity to digest, assuming they can even be digested, and I am recently confident that one still resides within his gut. It's quite fascinating, really. My theory is that this Giggity first consumed a corrupted crystal when... You couldn't care less about all this, could you? To the point, then. Giggity seldom makes his presence felt unless there's a particularly fine fodder to be had. Therefore, we shall require a lure. I have precisely the sort he will find impossible to resist. Simply place this true heart.
I shall save the story of its origin of unusual name for another occasion. Outside the Springs lair and wait for the opportune moment to pounce. As for the moment by which you retrieve the crystal from his gut, I shall leave that to your discretion. Bum, 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 bum. I need to kill you. I just need to kill one crater golem? Yeah, I just need to kill one of them. What the? No! 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 Oh, god damn it. Mount unavailable in this location. Also, I need eat. Ah, pray do not sneak up on me like that. I was engrossed in... Wait, what is that? What is that god's awful smell? My word, that is a breathtakingly beautiful crystal. See, my supposition was not mistaken. And I see you also weren't adverse to digging through Spriggan entrails for your prize. We offer a friend a debt of gratitude, you know. The thick coating of digestive juices is protecting us from the harmful effects of the crystal, just as the watered pot you once used did. Why so glum, friend? You finally obtained the corrupted earth crystal you sought, one overflowing with earth-aspected ether. Calm down, I jest. It is comprised of ith-aspected ether, worry not. I suppose that joke was in poor taste, considering your previous two attempts were for naught. Beg your pardon, Popoti, I forgot to return your crystal to you. Oh, and there was a message for you from Professor Lambertain. Something about a man named Marquet. Apparently the professor misses the intellectual stimulation. Forgive me, I should have written it down. It occurs to me that I have yet to ask why you need that crystal. You aren't planning anything nefarious, are you? Oops. It would reflect poorly on me and my research if it was used for evil ends. Ah, perhaps it is best I remain ignorant. I didn't become the professor's greatest pupil by filling my head with unnecessary information. Let me ride my mount, damn it. Greetings, madame. Do you wish to proceed to your vessel? All repairs and modification have been completed, Popoti. Once you bring me that crystal, nothing will stand between us and Garuda. I'll need to run some tests to be sure, but this looks to be exactly what we need. Worry not, Popoti. I'll see that your hard work doesn't go to waste. The Enterprise is already more than a common airship, but mark my words, soon it will become something greater, something extraordinary. This is me. This is what I was born to do. When I look at her, I feel as though I've come home. I can think of no other way to express it. Are you okay there, Sid? Having a little dance? A little dance? According to my tests, the device is now functioning in perfect harmony with the crystal, meaning we can leave whenever you're ready. You must understand, tests can only tell one so much. Until we approach the Howling Eye, until we attempt to breach the barrier itself, I cannot be sure that this will work. I think it is only fair to tell you that there is a small but statistically significant chance that the crystal could trigger a massive... mayhap it is better we remain positive. Bupoti, I want to thank you for reuniting me with my ship, for trusting in me to develop this plan, for everything. You've helped me to rediscover a part of myself I'd forgotten. I am not the man I once was. I do not know if I ever shall be, but I do know one thing. This feels right. My apologies for the sudden outpouring of sentiment. I would have waited until after the mission, but, well, you understand.
There. She's ready.
Ah, she stirs. To Kurthus, and an audience with the Harpy Queen Garuda. Enterprise, engage.
No need to be so anime, Alphino.
Damn it. I once flew in this airship, and I was not alone. There were adventurers on board. Adventurers like you. Just how long have I worn these damn goggles? Yes, I fancied myself a trendsetter in my younger days. The young prodigy, admired by all, exactly like his father. Born and raised in Garlemald. It was only natural that the precocious young student should become an engineer. Had his father not done the same? Father, when did we stop seeing eye to eye? When did Meteor become your everything and your loved ones cease to matter? You abandoned us all, but he was there for me, Father. There for me when you were not.
Is Sid a bad guy?
No better in the end. Gaius was just another man with an all-consuming obsession. And so I ran, left the Empire behind and came to Eorzea, where I built the ironworks. Ah yes, it was then that I first donned these goggles. Eorzea opened my eyes. It was home to so many manner of people, each with their own hopes and dreams. People worth saving, and so I fought beside them. I wanted to prove that my knowledge could serve a nobler purpose. I wanted to prove that there was another way. And it all began that day when I found my new home. I had forgotten how wonderful it was. The wind in your hair, the endless sky. That light. It was you, wasn't it? It's surprising how few people know this, but all pure-blood Garleans have a third eye. Perhaps mine helped me recognize you, or perhaps it was just a lucky guess. The Enterprise was made for this. To carry Eorzea's protectors into battle. I am proud to be able to call her my own.
Sid? What exactly do you remember?
Alfinod, my boy. Sorry to have been such a burden. I remember everything. My name, my people, and my purpose. Everything. Come, it would be rude to keep Garuda waiting.
Okay, so he's not a bad guy. All of our efforts, all of our travel, all of it was for this. Make ready, property, for the end is nigh, be it hers or our own. Who's ready to wait for Duty Finder? She's set. How's chat doing? Alright, good talk. Post the cycle of people. That's a lot of Zachalopes. They do be loping. They do. I wonder. Look at that. That is sick. But I want my better armor right now.
Jeez, this is a long queue. Where are all the people at? I might need to do it with NPCs. Where are all the people at? Come on, I need to fight Garuda. Darn. Damn. There's one. That's adorable.
Come on. Oh my god, that was adorable. Yes! Let's go. Also, this pose is adorable. Please accept. Don't make me wait longer. No. 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 Okay, good. Who dares intrude upon my sanctuary? Your insolence shall not go unpunished, landwalkers. To preserve, she's huge. As I live and breathe. Over there, look. Maljar and Kobold prisoners, but why would the Ixal bring them here? Wherefore come you hither, foolish mortals? Garuda, we've come to put an end to your reign of terror. Hear you this blasphemy, my children? These landwalkers will bring me low. You who are bound to crawl upon the earth should revere me, for I am the wind. Did we not take to the skies and slip your defenses? We are bound by nothing, Garuda. Do you think your playthings give you strength? They will not help you here, Landwalker. This is my realm, where none can challenge my supremacy. Struggle though you may, I shall take roots with your blood and festen the canopy with your entrails. Ha 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 ha! Squawk! Slay the unfeathered ones we shall, as an offering to Garuda they will serve. Leave the Ixal to us, Popoti. We will keep them distracted while you deal with her. Do not fail, Popoti. Remember, you fight for the Scions, for Eorzea. This worm would die by my own hand. Come then, I shall grant you that which you seek. Yo, the music! Oh, geez. No! 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 No!
What? How in the hells?
This is my realm. You have no hope here. None. None! Did you truly believe you could defy a god, landwalkers? My power is limitless, my children legion, and they have rendered unto me a wealth of crystals. Their gifts sustain me, their faith empowers me. None save my children will escape the reckoning, mortals, and those who use my crystals will waken the rest shall realize the folly of their faith. Then all shall worship none but me, the one true God. Of course, worship. So long as the Ixo keep praying, she will never fall.
Then let's stop them.
Ugh! No harm will come to you, my children. This is the beginning, landwalkers. All who oppose me shall suffer for their defiance. Soon the worms of the forest shall receive my judgment, the desert vermin next. Their walls of stone will not shield them from the tempest. And then I will take the vengeance on the sea lice. Their wooden boats cannot outrun the wind. Tremble, mortals, for I shall visit you all in time, and all shall be mine. All mine! You, landwalker, you who dared to raise your hand against me, you shall be the first to pay for your sins, not with your death, but with your life. You will serve me, landwalker, to your last breath. No, no, I claimed you. You should be mine.
Did I just get all the crystals?
What are you? What are you? What have you done to me? No mortal should possess such power. This is impossible.
I can't honor anyone because they're all gone.
Why do you not tremble at my might? Why do you not beg for mercy? Why do you not die? We've done it! Ah! Impossible it is!
Kill you all! Is that all? O Lady of the Vortex, O mighty Garuda, of all primals the most terrible, I say again, is that all?
Gaius!
Ah, Sid, my boy, you look well. For one who has forsaken kin and country, I wonder what else you will forsake before the day is done.
What?
What exactly did you hope to accomplish here this day? Well, I shall accomplish far more.
Is that all? Is that all? Insolent mortal! I shall make you suffer! That foul stench! I see now. She has touched you! Very well.
Seven hells, does she still mean to fight?
Our Lord of the Inferno, Almighty Ifrit, brought us succor in our hour of need.
Save us, Titan, Lord of Crags! It hurts us so! The pain! The pain!
What is she? 12 preserve. She cannot mean to.
Oh, geez.
No. No, this is all wrong.
Stop gawping, boy. We must run.
Surrender yourselves unto me. I would feast upon your ether. None shall stand against the wind.
Bear witness to the glory of the Empire!
Oh, geez.
It is you who will suffer, Garuda. Ancient Alec had ways of dealing with your kind. Now, look on their ultimate weapon, Icon, and despair.
No! No! No!
Magnificent. It exceeds all abomination.
With each primal it consumes, it grows more powerful. A marvel, is it not?
Such is the fate of those who oppose the Empire. There will be no warriors of light to save you this time. If your leaders are as wise as they are reported, they will surrender. Your skills are impressive, but they will not be enough.
Have mercy. What chance have we against such an ungodly creation? And who was that armored devil?
That was Gaius Van Balsar, legatus of the 14th Imperial Legion and Supreme Commander of the Garlean invasion force in Eorzea.
Of course. The Black Wolf. How could I not realize? Grandfather mentions him in his journal.
I was never so naive as to think the man would abandon his ambitions. But these developments are beyond my worst expectations. What have you been doing these past 5 years? How could something of this magnitude have escaped the Alliance's attention?
We heard no whispers, saw no signs. In the wake of the calamity, the Empire seized land and built outposts, but that was the extent of their aggression.
Damn it, Gaius! Where in the seven hells did you find that thing?
It has been a day of unexpected developments. While I take no comfort in the manner of her downfall, it does mean that we may safely put the matter of the primals to one side. For the time being, at least.
Which just leaves the matter of Gaius's new toy.
Indeed. That weapon poses the greatest threat to Eorzea. It must be destroyed. But first, we must needs find out all we can. Let us make for Vesper Bay. We shall rebuild the Scions. All is not yet lost, my friend, for we bear the light, and shall surely lead our people from the darkness.
Well, this ain't good. They got a primal eater. Greetings, madame. Do you wish to proceed to your vessel? Well, that was an experience I'd rather not have again. Something has been troubling me, Popoti. Shortly before the Black Wolf took center stage, when Garuda attempted to claim you as her own, I could have sworn I saw... but I was sure I was mistaken. In times of great stress, the evidence of the eye is apt to be misread by even the most inquiring mind. Forget I mentioned it. Returning to the subject of our earlier discussion, we may consider the matter of the primals closed until further notice. No beast tribe will dare summon their god as long as that weapon exists. Truly a more efficient deterrent than I could not imagine. It almost seems such a shame to plot its destruction. It is past time that we return to the Waking Sands. To leave our headquarters in despair any longer would be to dishonor the memory of those who fell there. We would have been brought to our knees, but we will rest, rebuild, and rise once more.
Alright, I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm back. Where's Zach go? Zach go to the restroom because Zach needs to do things. But Zach is back. Where's Zach go now? Zach go to the Waking Sands. Why do the Waking Sands? I'm back! Zach is back! Tell me, Popoty, does aught here strike you as odd? I see signs of recent habitation. Could it be we have trespassers? Mayhap it is just my imagination. Come, let us proceed into the solar. Wait. Who goes there? Now, Ida, is that any way to greet a friend? Alphino, Popoti. Sid? Wait, is this a dream? Not that I'm aware of. It's been a while, Ida.
I don't believe it. I was sure you'd been.
This place has seen better days.
I wasn't actually here when... I was still in talks at the Adder's Nest. The first I knew about it was when I came back and I saw... Ida. The church had taken care of the bodies, but that still left the stains. It was hard to know where to start, if Istolta hasn't been here to help me.
Istola is here too?
Yes, but she's not here right now. She's gone to Ul'dah to meet a man who might know what happened to the others. Papalimo and Minfilia weren't among the dead, according to the church. Istola thinks they were taken somewhere else.
Upon the orders of the Black Wolf, no doubt. Why would he want them?
Because they possess something he desires, knowledge of another power that can be brought to bear against the primals, one that Gaius has yet to harness. The Echo. But Gaius will be aware of its existence, as well as the immunity it grants the gifted to the primal's influence. Powerful though his elegant weapon may be, he would doubtless desire such protection. He means to use Minfilia to gain an understanding of the Echo, none of which explains how the Empire came to know the location of the Waking Sands in the first place. No matter, the Empire has shown its hand, and now we must act. It is up to us to rebuild the Scions and save Eorzea. Can I count on you, Ida? What? Oh, yes, of course. Whatever you need. We can discuss our next move upon Ystola's return. For now, I say we rest.
Hear, feel, think. Bringer of light, brave gatherer of the crystals, thy soul burneth bright. I am Hydaelyn, all made one. Hearken unto me now, for the darkness doth begin to spread. Wear thee the bearer of the crimson brand, for he is the avatar of shadow, whom death attendeth always. The crystals shall be thy salvation, thy blade and shield both. Steel thyself, for at the appointed hour thou shalt stare into the heart of darkness. Go with caution, my child, but fear not, for I am ever with thee.
Istola! Popoti, I see you and Afanat are safe, and Sid. That we five should meet each other thus defies simple explanation. It is as if the benevolent hand of Master Louis Soir guides us still. He would not see us undone so easily. Not now, when the need is so great. I know where Menphilia and the others are being held.
Where?
An Imperial stronghold in the heart of Mordona. Castrum Sentry. The rescue of our allies will be no small undertaking, Popoti. Even under normal circumstances, breaching the defenses of an Imperial castrum would be a highly dangerous proposition. But now that Castrum Sentry houses prisoners whom the Garleans deem valuable, we may be confident that they have taken additional measures to ensure the stronghold's security. If we are to free our friends, we will require an effective strategy, and if we are to formulate an effective strategy, we will require intelligence. I believe I know a man who may be able to assist us in this, Lord Portelaine of House Durandire. He is stationed at the observatorium in Corthus. Let us go to him and beseech his aid. Off to Corthus we go again. There we go. Is that a fairy chocobo? That's a fairy chocobo. Ah, Popoti, the woman who unmasked the heretic in our midst. To what do I owe the pleasure of your company? You are an associate of Yastola, but of course Lord Geralmont confided to me that you were a scion of the Seventh Dawn. Castrum Sentry, what interest have you all in the Imperials? They hold several of our number whom we intend to free. Any information you can provide would be greatly appreciated. I see. That might explain our scouts' reports. They observed 4 prisoners being led into the castrum. A Huron woman, an Elzen man, and 2 Lalafels. 1 male, 1 female. It's them. It has to be. Minfilia, Urianger, Papolimo, and Tataru. If that scent morsel is of use to you, you may also be interested to hear about a more recent incident. Incident? An Imperial airship made an emergency landing here in Korthus not too long ago. 2 men believed to be prisoners, Horogadin and Lalafel, were seen fleeing the craft. What did you say? Horogadin and Lalafel, Master Garland. Neither wore Imperial dress, and they both seemed disinclined to wait for rescue, hence our assumption that they were prisoners. Well, I'll be damned. It's Biggs and Wedge. Trust those 2 rascals to escape. We must find them, Popoti, and soon. The Imperials will not rest until they are captured or killed, and if Biggs were given the chance, I fear he'd take the latter. Freeing those held in Castrum Sentry requires substantial planning and preparations. As such, it is an endeavor that I will admit some delay. The matter of the escapees, by contrast, will not. Shortly after the prisoners vacated the airship, our scouts observed Imperial troops setting off in pursuit. It's likely only a matter of time before they catch them. If you wish to see your comrades again, you had best act now. If, as has been suggested, the Garleans took our fellow science prisoner in hopes of understanding the Echo, it seems reasonable to assume that they will not be executed until such time as their study is complete. But Biggs and Wedge are not scions, nor do they know aught of the Echo. As Lord Portelaine said, this may prove our only chance to rescue them. I say we seize it. Thank you, everyone. You won't regret this. Final preparations are almost complete, my lord. There stands the culmination of 5 long years of painstaking work, but all our efforts will be vindicated when the Empire's vision becomes a reality. At last we have the power to purge this land of its false gods. We shall give the ignorant children of Eorzea the security and stability they so desperately crave, and which their spineless leaders have so palpably failed to provide. As you say, my lord, rest assured our engineers will not rest until the weapon is fully armed and operational.
Retianton, you depart for Castermont Occident at midnight. You will command the Western Front and Vilbrand. The Eorzeans will attempt to interfere with our plans. You will see that they do not. My lord, if this be your will, I shall carry it out to the best of my ability. I live only to serve the Empire. Yet, forgive my impudence, but is it proper to give a command of half our forces to a... I have given you nothing, Praefectus. You have earned it. That will be all. Dismissed. Yes, my lord. My quarters, 1 hour. Would that we could recognize your deeds more openly, but you know well our circumstances. That may change in the future, but the present demands discretion. My purpose here is to reconnoiter the Gallian activity along the Alberthier spine. Owing to this, I have the honor of being acquainted with Histola. Now to report the Imperial airship's emergency landing came to us by the way of Zimmel Darkhold, situated to the west. Our main station at the entrance, a knight by the name of Brisselt, may be able to tell you more. So as to expedite your mission, I shall furnish you with a letter of introduction. I pray that you will soon be reunited with your comrades. May the Fury grant you strength. Where? Oh, this guy. You stand before Zimmel Darkhold, the subterranean forest excavated by the great Ishgardian house of the same name. None but authorized personnel may enter. Pizza! Pizza! It's pineapple pizza! It's a good thing I actually like pineapple on my pizza. I am actually okay with this. A letter from Lord Porcelain. So you've come about the Imperial airship. According to our scouts, the vessel had scarce touched the ground when a pair of men, captives by all accounts, burst forth and bolted. Imperial soldiers have since been sighted in the area, seeking to recapture them. And just like that, my viewer count is going to drop. Pineapple pizza. What? The captives are like to be your friends, you say? Let us pray that they are... You like pineapple on pizza? I know, I'm a terrible person. What? The captives are like to be your friends, you say? Then let us pray that they are a step ahead of their pursuers. The emergency landing reportedly took place near Orenval, thus situated south and west of here. I suggest you take your search there. Seek out a knight named Pyramons. He should be able to assist you. You haven't tried it? Sounds good, though? Yeah! It's good. Get yourself a good Hawaiian pizza. It's not for everyone, but I like it. Anyone who says fruit doesn't belong on pizza obviously doesn't know what a tomato is. We've been putting fruit on pizza since pizza was invented. People
people are more offended by pizza than anything else. The Imperial airship. Aye, I saw it approach to land with mine own 2 eyes. I hastened to the landing site, arrived just in time to see the vessel take to the skies again, but not before it departed a detachment of troops. Gruff orders were being barked, and there was an air of consternation about them. Can I equip gear defeat? That's not gonna be a good thing. There were prisoners aboard the airship, it seems, and they seized the opportunity to flee when the vessel was forced to land. The Guardians who were deployed formed such parties and proceeded to scour the wilderness. In order to alert our forces, I returned to my post. To find evidence that someone had been here in my absence. Whoever they were, they tried the door to no avail and decided to go elsewhere. In all, I marked 2 sets of footprints, one large and one small. If you search the area, mayhap you'll be able to follow the prints to their owners. Okay, you're gonna attack me. Only 164 EXP, God. Switch. So cold. I want to go home. Ah, please don't eat me. I'm not nearly as succulent as I look. It's all skin and bones underneath, I swear. But buddy, it's you. Thank goodness you're here. It's been awful. The Guardians were snapping at our heels like a hungry pack of wolves. I'm so hell-bent on evading them, I almost ran headlong into a monstrous gaping maw. Thrice! And when I finally found cover, it hit me how cold and hungry I was. Want some food? I got food. Lots of food. Biggs? He isn't here. He went off in a different direction to lure our pursuers away. It's me, Sid. Have you any success? Track down Wedge. That's wonderful news. Now what of Biggs? See, well, it's hardly surprising me the big fellow went off as he did. For all that tongue lashings he gives Wedge, he's always taking care of him. I've scoured the area surrounding the Darkhold, but nothing to show for it. At any rate, we know for a fact that Biggs headed west.
With both Yida and Estola helping out, I'm sure he'll turn up soon. Now then, I'll make my way over to your position while keeping an eye out for Biggs. If memory serves, there should be an Asgardian fortification not far to your west. Monument Tower, I believe it's called. Let us meet there.
Dare I hope? Was that Master Garland you spoke with? After 5 long years. Thank goodness he's alive. I'm feeling better now, Papoti. Let's go to Monument Tower and wait for the chief to arrive.
There is other than the laws of our governor realm do not apply. In addition to one-eyed Mistars, these peculiar bars of fear and nightmarish demons, oddities such as floating orbs of energy also periodically break through the boundaries that separate this realm from the void. Make no mistake, however, everything through those rifts does not belong in Eorzea and must be destroyed. So they need to fight these. Failure. Oh, time ran out. Well, I got 149 tickets. Oh, Biast. I need to kill you. Oh, I need to kill 5 of them. Where are all the beasts? What is going on here? Okay, got that done.
Well met and welcome, adventurer. What brings you to this frozen corner of the realm? Oh, it would seem your companion has caught a chill. Come and warm yourself by the fire. I will bring you a hot broth. How are we feeling now, then? Stay here as long as you need. The same goes for you, friend. 'Tis plain you have had a hard journey ahead of you. You must find rest when you can. I'm fine now, thanks to you, but I can't bear to think that Biggs is still all alone in the cold, with Guardians on his heels. He lured the enemy away for my sake, and now he's suffering for it. I hate to have to rely on you again, Pop, but do you think you could go search for Biggs? I haven't the slightest notion where he might be at the moment, but maybe, just maybe, the people here have seen something. A Rogadian gentleman dressed in the same manner as your companion? Sorry, but he did not come by here. Let me think a moment. I would not raise your hopes unduly, but there's a cave situated a short distance to the south. We call it the Fury's Gaze, and it might be worth a while to investigate. I make this suggestion only because your friend seems like a selfless sort. Rather than drawing the enemy to this tower, mayhap he elected to pass us by.
Whoa! Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. I'm dying.
I died. I died. I died helping. That was way too intense. That's the first time I've died outside a dungeon. Oops. I figure while I'm here, I'm going to turn the storm seals and upgrade my promotion class or whatever it's called. Storm Corporal. Can I do the... Nope. How much do I need for a promotion? What? Complete rank 1 in the Grand Company objectives of your hunting log. Amalja Hunter. I have to do this? Well, heckin' dang it. I'll do that later. Oh, Jesus. There's so many. Is he riding the carbuncle thingy? That's adorable. Putty, were you able to learn anything? Not in this area? That stands to reason, I suppose, seeing as he was trying to lure the Guardians away from me. But where within this vast sea of snow and ice could he be? We can't give up, Papoti. We must find Biggs before he succumbs to the cold or is recaptured. There must be someone in this tower who can help us, even if it's only to tell us where else to look. Ask them for me. Ask anyone who will listen. And hurry! Biggs' chances of survival grow slimmer by the minute. Your friend is lost in the wilderness, you say? If he's not to be found around here in the vicinity of Darkhold, it's possible he made for Whitebrim. To reach it, one must travel through Daffinin Pass, the southern edge of which leads to the north and east of here. While I make no guarantee that your search will bear fruit, it's surely better than worrying in idleness. I wish you luck. Oh, and one more thing. Do tread warily when climbing up the stairs here. Not a moon ago, I nearly broke my neck when I slipped and took a tumble. Ow! Our orders are to take you back, dead or alive. Which will it be, engineer? Why don't you come and find out, Tinhead? Popoti, it is well you are here. The situation is grave. Biggs is in a bad way. We need to do something right now. Ida has the right of it. He will perish if we delay. With me.
He's not alone! Kill them all! Oh, Jesus, there's more.
How many of them are there?
Too many. Thanks. Another moment and I would have...
He has been too long in the cold. We must find shelter for him. Monument Tower, you say? Very well. Ida and I shall bear him there with all haste. Sid will be so happy to see Biggs and Wedge again. I love reunions. I might finish this quest and then finish up the stream. I'm still tired from last night. I cannot thank you enough, Popoti, and the same goes for the rest of you. Thank you all so much. Oh, don't mention it. We are a family, are we not? Well, yes, it's just, I didn't think I'd ever see him again.
I owe the lot of you my life. And you saved Wedges too, Popoti. I'm losing count of how many I owe you. Biggs, Wedge, gods, it's good to see the two of you again. Chief, it's you!
It's really you!
In our hearts we knew you were alive, but to finally see you in the flesh. When Alphino told me of the raid on the Walking Sands, I feared the worst. What happened? The enemy struck with nary a warning. We didn't stand a chance. Wedge and I were in the workshop when they came. Before we knew what was happening, the Imperials had us at gunpoint.
It must have been awful. There's one thing I don't understand, though. How did the Guardians get there so fast? I mean, the Immortal Flame should have seen them coming, right? I myself have asked the same question. That day, when I returned to the carnage of the Waking Sands, I noted another missing horizon. Nothing at all to suggest the passing of Imperial force. From this I conclude that the Guardians neither came by land nor by air. Nay, they were born there by potent teleportation magics. Magics of the kind used by the Ascians.
Carry on.
We were bound and blindfolded and bundled into the cargo bay of a waiting airship. I can't rightly say how long we were on board, but when time came for us to disembark, we found ourselves in the midst of an Imperial stronghold, Castrum Sentry. Upon arrival, we were marched off into the main complex. Biggs and I were thrown into the detainment cell together, while Minfilia and the others were taken elsewhere. That was the last we heard from them.
Castrum Sentry. What happened next?
Well, we hid in isolation for what felt like years, but was probably moons, or maybe only weeks. And then, without warning, the Imperials collected the pair of us and put us on another vessel, which we found out was bound for Garlemund, much to our dread. We knew that if we were taken back there, we weren't like to leave again. So risky though as it was, we sabotaged the ship's altitude control and thereby forced an emergency landing. And in the midst of the ensuing chaos, we managed to slip our captors. The rest, they say, is history.
If I didn't know any better, I'd call that a likely story. Sabotaging the altitude controls of an airborne vessel? That would have been Big's handiwork, like as not. You always were resourceful in a tight spot, my friend. Popoti, thank you for returning my dear assistance to me. It would seem I owe you yet another debt of gratitude. There are still many other questions in my mind, but the answers can wait. Minfilia and the others still want for rescue. Alright, you lot. Garland Ironworks is back in business. Let's go and give the Imperials what for.
Hurrah!
Let's pick up the next quest so I don't forget it and then and have no idea where I'm going next. Thanks to you, Biggs and Wedge are with us again. Now we must find a way to rescue Minfilia and the others. Gods know we've kept them waiting too long already. Based on what we've learned, I believe it's safe to say they're being held at Castrum Sentry. So let us convene at Revenant's Toll in Mordona. It is as good a place as I need to prepare, and better than most. The road leading east and south will get you there. When we arrive, let us seek the advice of other local adventurers. We're bound to learn a thing or two that will benefit our mission. Alright, and with that, I think I'm going to cut off the stream. It was a short one tonight, but God, the one last night just kicked my butt. I'm tired. I am still tired from that stream. I'm probably going to go to bed early tonight. So, thanks everyone for watching. I really appreciate it. Who am I gonna raid? Oh, there's actually a lot of people I can raid right now. Let's raid Lilybell. Let's raid Lilybell. She's playing Portal 2.
There we go. Wait, what did I miss?
Yeah. So thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one. I'm going to be playing Paper Mario tomorrow if all goes according to plan, which, God, hopefully it does. I'll see ya. Bye-bye.